Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with another episode of How to Skyblock. And you can see that there's been a lot of progress actually since last recorded. Namely, I got my blood magic area somewhat set up already. And so it's a tier 2 altar as it is. But I've been... The stone bricks and the cracked stone bricks, these are the where the runes are going to go in the future. Oh, hi. Yes, you? Oh, kid. Alright. Did you come out here where I can hit you? No, of course not. How about over here? Huh? Hi. Yeah. You. Nope. You don't see me. I don't have a safari net on me. Dang it. I have just been picking up compressed creepers and dropping them into the void. Because they are a severe pain in the ass. There we go. Now I can pick them off one at a time. Oop. Come on. There we go. Come on. You know you want to. Yeah, this thing is definitely strong enough to one-hit enemies, so... It's actually... Enderium Cleaver, plus 19 attack damage. I just made this thing, actually, and it's already strong enough to one-hit things. But, let's see. One of the things I wanted to see is... Do I have any moss laying around still? I was fine and dandy using my cutlass. No problems. I don't have enough. Dang it. I have to make some more. Until the damn thing got fiery on it. So it's like, alright, you're retired. If I can't use it to kill an Enderman, I don't want it. Not as a melee weapon. So, yeah, blood magic area set up. There's my, right there from the nether portal. Figure that's where the mob farm is going to be, is over the top of this. So let's put the noisy stuff at that end of the base. Haven't done anything with the gravel, or cobble gen, even though I said I would. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I don't really have like an automated sifting setup or anything yet. But it's working fine for me as it is, so huzzah. I have started on Botany a little bit. Excuse me. I got my mana pool, made myself an runic altar, mana spreader. Every once in a while I'll feed this guy some planks or whatever I have on hand. Oh, that's right, I've got the ring of magnetization on. There we go. And this guy here, the Munchdew, eats leaves like crazy, actually. He generates most of my mana. Which I've got a very pitiful amount of. But, you know, what are you going to do? I'm still barely starting out at Botany here. And I didn't want to go much further without going over a few things here at Magical Forest, because I've already unlocked 11 quests. Half of these by accident. So, oops. But, Petal Apothecary we turned in, generating mana, make a day bloom, cool. You get 4 as reward, which is awesome. There we go. And those should automatically link up. Yeah, they are. Okay, cool. Oh, what else have I made, though? Well, I went from there. Actually, I made an Endoflame first. But then I made a day bloom just because. So, I do have another Endoflame to go down, which is awesome. And actually, I am going to take this guy off. So I'm just going to aim about here and go, have fun. And they should both start working. Yep. Got a mana pulse going through. You are good. You are good. You guys aren't doing anything because it's nighttime. There it goes. Whoops. So yeah, Endoflame just basically burns furnace fuel to give you power. Anything but lava buckets, pretty much. Here we go. Hydrangea, or however you want to say it. I had one set up over here. They do wither and die, is a bit of a problem. And the other problem is the water actually has to be on the same level as them. Not one up, not one down, but the same level. So, I just kind of putting those by the wayside. Not going to bother with them. At least not as is. Munchdew. This guy isn't active, so he never rots. He's that guy right over there. Consume leaves to produce mana. Be careful, the consume leaves do not drop saplings. And 64 oak saplings, because I don't have enough of those already, I guess. I don't know. But I've been just shearing leaves over there, bringing them over here, placing them down, and he's been munching away on them, happy as can be. Nightshade. Produce mana from moonlight, I guess. I don't know. Got 4 of them. So 1, 2, 3. And let's put one right there, I guess. Let's check to make sure they're linked up. It's the only one I was worried about was back here. So, no status. Alright, cool. We good? There it goes. Yep. Alright, we're building a decent amount of mana right now. Awesome. But those guys were pretty easy too. I'm not really going to go over the recipes for Botania stuff because it means we're going through the Botania book. And for the simple things, it's pretty easy enough. And then this one was turn in 16 day blooms to get an overgrowth seed. And it is a repeatable quest. I turned in 16 of them already, and it's instant repeatable. But what this guy does is it keeps things from decaying. So like say, there we go. Enchanted soil. Awesome. And put the day bloom back. That guy will never rot now. The rest of them will decay and disappear on you, but not that guy. He's our champ now. Well, let's see. What else? Terra Steel, nowhere near that. Made a wand. This was I did it by accident, kind of. Pick a reward. Podzol. Everything else I can make fairly easily. Mana Infusion, Mana Steel, Mana Pearl, Mana Diamond. Get back the vanilla versions. Easy enough. Just drop those guys. Like say, I missed. Back, thank you. Just drop them in the mana pool. It uses a little bit of mana. The Mana Diamond actually uses quite a bit more than the rest, but and you get your mana variants. That did unlock this, but it needs 24 Mana Steel to make the armor. I'm not sure how my mana pool would hold up to that. But portable mana, making a mana tablet, which I have been making use of this mod, by the way. And here's our mana tablet, right? Easy enough to... I'm just going to... Tablet. Here we go. Mana tablet. Boom. I have cheat mode on. Why do I have cheat mode on? Let's fix that, shall we? Thank you. Mana tablet is Mana Pearl surrounded by Living Rock or Mana Diamond surrounded by Living Rock. So pretty easy. It's portable mana storage. Drop it in there, it'll fill up. You can actually see at the bottom there, it says tablet to pool, or you shift right click, and it says then pool to tablet. So it's, do you want this to pull mana from tablets, or do you want tablets to feed it? So right now it's set so that tablets feed it. Even if I'm dropping in, it ain't touching that mana for right now. Living Rock, why not? Fairly cheap and easy. It's time consuming or anything else. And then a mana spreader, which we get 2 more of. But I don't need them right now. But oh well. Oh yeah, I'm out of room. We're gonna delete those so I can claim those. And then I am just going to say, blump, blump. There we go. Place them down. They don't have anything going to them right now. I'll use them in the future, but right now this guy's doing just fine with all these flowers here. And these guys already ate all those planks. So, do I have anything else to throw at them? Yeah, sure. Let's give them half a stack of saplings. So, something like that they'll burn through before they despawn, so... Oh, cool, it grew again. And I have my drawer controller down here now. It was over here. Moved it because of my processing here. So right now we have... Okay, there it goes. Finally updated. Got the regular sifter. Hold on. Redstone furnace and pulverizer. Both of these have been upgraded to hardened. Then I have some hardened energy cells being powered via wire from over here to a couple windmills. These things, actually, I am really, really liking the immersive engineering windmills. they're producing, these two guys here and then these 3 solar panels I've made are producing over 200 RF a tick with no input. I set it and forget it. It's nice. They do take up a bit of room, but at the same time, come on here, you got a couple windmills. Yep, there's the bedrock platform. Yeah, I got 3 solar panels. Each of these guys doing 16 RF a tick. They have an internal buffer that's actually finally starting to fill up, because I have done a lot of work and whatnot that's been RF intensive, like crystal growth accelerator from Applied Energistics 2. Then we have the energy acceptor here, so it takes RF. Here was a vibration chamber I was using to power this charger for charged quartz. I hear you over there. And then here's our inscriber that we built, and I've got logic processors sitting in there, just kind of sitting and chilling. I was starting on the, a +1 attack. Alright, I ain't gonna argue with that. I was getting started on the AE stuff, and then I noticed I was getting really low on materials. I was having to stop, constantly sift, so I changed gears. I started working on stuff that, like that was just busy make work over there. Pretty easy, brain dead, easy to, not exactly brain dead, but it's one of those things you can drop it and come back later and not forget like where the hell you were, which is always a bonus. And you are done now, aren't you? So let's pull out the stuff that doesn't get combined up. Go to there. Got 1 man or broken platinum. There. Okay, got some iron here. Aluminum. More iron. The gravel really seems heavily slanted towards iron for some reason. Not that I'm complaining, it seems like I get 4 times as much iron as anything else. But it's not quite reflected in the NEI. But we're going to pop some soul sand in here, give her a cooked pork chop. Goes flying. I actually got lucky. Set up an enchanting table up on top of the roof here. I haven't made an easy way to get up and down yet. That's going to be the second story, though. But the first book I enchanted at level 30 was a Fortune 3 book. So, ta-da! And you just put the enchanted book in here, and it applies it to the sifting. So, which it works. I kind of like X Asterisks more, but that's spindier too, I guess. Well, it's different resources. This one just takes XP and time, which if you have a mob farm set up or something like that, is not an issue. Or you can do materials, which is what X Asterisk does. Oh yes, and Runic Altar. 8 more living rock, and a reward bag, finally. And this is a good bag with 8 fermented spider eyes. Hooray. This is what's left over from my old kind of like sifting setup here. Right now it's just kind of a catch-all chest. Oh yes, I made the chunk loader, which is great. I also got a chicken stick. You right-click it and it makes chicken noises. But it's a, basically it's a hammer. You get them randomly by smacking chickens with sticks. Go figure, right? But, so, I managed to get one of those. It's kind of fun, a little something to goof off with. But basics, finally got everything completed. Chunk loader. Claim reward, gives us a spot loader. And then order the stone. End cake. Give us back 6 eyes of ender, which it took to craft. And actually, no, that's not going to make a difference there. Gimme. Thank you. And we're just going to put you in there with your dad or whatever. Alright. Back to bat form. It always does that. And here's, excuse me, the end cake. But first we're going to, there we go. Use 3 more eyes of ender to fill it up completely. Let's see. I kind of want to keep those on me, so yeah, here's that shiny cutlass that betrayed me by getting fiery on it. It was doing so good too. I was one hitting everything except for Enderman, and then it's like nope. Put my ring back on. So, but that actually completed this one. The only quest left to do on here is the apple quest. Don't do it too many times in a row too rapidly. It will crash because HQM is a finicky little bastard. But I finally got my lettuce and tomatoes. Ta-da. So I was able to make a deluxe cheeseburger. And then delighted meal, which is a smoothie, aka a shake, the deluxe cheeseburger, and french fries. So that gives us some strawberries, potatoes, and a reward bag. Alright, I need to go back to being full size. How I got the tomato was market. You can buy each seed for an emerald. It's not cheap, but considering all you need is one, it's not bad either. So I don't know where my tomato plant went, though. I've been having issues with passive mobs just trampling the ever-living crap out of this farm for whatever reason. But I have more tomatoes, so I can convert one to a seed, replant it, call it good. Put some spuds away. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one with my mutton. I've got a pretty good supply of raw mutton going on. And its beef goes in there too. Where's my chicken at? Is it? No, that's not there. Is it? Here we go. Raw chicken. And let's put the lettuce in there too. I need to finish moving this dross out of here and to where it might actually be kind of useful. Oh, hey. And the good bag is 64 crop sticks. Hooray. 64 more crop sticks. I always forget AgroCraft is in this pack, actually, because I haven't been using it at all so far. I probably should do that sometime, but I don't know what, like, the end-of-the-line quests are going to ask of me, or if there is, like, a hoarding style or anything like that. Because right now it seems to be if you make barely enough to get by, you're fine. But pizza. Made the pizza. Needed tomatoes for that, too. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. What is it? Pizza! But we got a reward bag and a choice between bell pepper, onion, and spice leaf. Choosing spice leaf because it doesn't really matter. I'm going to have to spend 2 emeralds to get the other 2 ingredients anyway. And it's a greater bag with ball moss. Hey now, I was actually wanting one of those. There we go. And let's put the other one, not in that chest, it's full, in here. Same with the spice leaves. The seeds are mainly for doing Botania stuff. Yeah, here's my delighted meal. Yeah, it's french fries, smoothie, and deluxe cheeseburger, which requires a snowball and a fruit plus juicer. Now, snowballs, actually, with Botania are really easy to get. Oh, there's my tomato. Pure Daisy will turn a water source block into snow. Thing is, water will wash it away, so you're going to have to, like, block the water up, so it can't flow anywhere. Put it here, wait a minute, and it turns it into a block of snow. Dig it up, you get your snowballs. Bada boom, bada bing. Pretty damn easy. But that's how you get smoothies, by the way. But now I need a Supreme Pizza, which, these 3 things, I need all 3 of those to make a Supreme Pizza. Haven't gotten that yet. And then the Meat Feast Pizza requires a lot of different meats. Let's see, it's, you need a regular pizza. Then we need pepperoni, pork sausage, cooked chicken, and either steak or tofu, right? Pork sausage is going to be cooked pork chop, salt, and curry powder, spice leaf, ginger. So I can do that one right now. Pepperoni is cooked pork chop, bell pepper, salt, plus one of the seasonings, the spices or whatever you would use to make sausage. Basically, it's sausage plus bell pepper. So I don't have bell pepper yet either. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait on the pizza, sadly. But 2 more quests, and this one looks like it's done. So, huzzah. Oh, yes, and I made a cleaver, so this is finally done. Oh, there's my ball of moss, too. Wow. Maybe I should just look at quest rewards before I start trying to make things. But, yep, made a cleaver. It's got 5,300 durability on it. And it's Endurium Large Sword Blade, which you can make in your smeltery, by the way. And then Obsidian Large Plate, which was 4 obsidian, melted down, poured in. And then 2 Slimy Tough Rods. They're the second best doing manulin. I have 1 Ardite, 2 Cobalt, so I can make 1 ingot of manulin. I need 6 for a handle for this thing, so yeah, no thanks. I'll hold off. But manulin, the Endurium didn't show up because I didn't actually pour into ingots first, so I probably should do that in the future. You toss in 2 ingots of tin, 1 shiny, 1 silver, and then 1 bucket of liquid ender pearls. or 4 pearls, pretty much. As you can tell, I'm out. I needed 32 ender pearls to make this stupid thing. And the 1x1 smeltery that is only holds enough to make, or enough ingredients to make 1 ingot at a time. So you gotta make it, pour it. So it sits in the cast, waiting for you to make the next. Yeah, it's a little bit laborious, but I didn't want to make a bigger smeltery just for one thing. You know, make it bigger, tear, make the thing, tear it apart afterwards. But I may do a few other things with it in the future, so that is a thing. And the only thing that's spawning over there right now is slime, so okay, cool. So, but that's smelting over 9,000 done. The bigger the better. The inscriber, and then the presses. Now, these things normally you can only find, right? And I like the recipes for these. What is inscriber name press? That's not something I'm used to seeing. But inscriber calculation press, right? Usually you can only copy one, Press plus block of iron gives you a second press, right? But boom, boom, here we go. 1 bar of molten lead, 144 millibucks, right? 1 ingot. Into an empty casting table will give you the calculation press. Engineering press is an ingot of 10. Logic is copper. And then the silicon is nickel. So actually, it was really easy to get those. I was impressed with how easy that it is in this pack. And very thankful too, actually. But so does quartz crystal, redstone, and nether quartz for my reward on that one. Oh, I don't have a place to... Oh, these are energized is why. Okay. But yeah, so that was taken care of. I am working on this one. I made the controller. It's sitting right here waiting. Made an auto package too, but that's beside the point. ME drive terminal and crafting terminals. Yeah, they're not all that cheap. But I get 16 calculation processors, 16 logic, and 2 engineering. So it's not great. It does save me some time, which is nice. I have not bothered with any of the other storage solutions right now. I'm working on ME. We're going to call it good at that point. Monster Hunter SB, automation, still same thing. Haven't done anything new here either. Haven't had much of a point to. This one requires nether skeletons. This one requires nether skeletons. Or wither skeletons, what do you want to call them? So it's kind of both. Yeah, same thing. Bloody magic. Alright. Sacrifice dagger. Get some smooth stone. Awesome. Blank slates. Get some smooth stone. Awesome. Blood altar level 2. Make 8 blood runes. Get 64 stone. Awesome. Divination sigil. Make it so you can see what the hell you're doing. Get 16 stone. Dagger sacrifice. Oh, pick one reward. Actually, I'm going to pick the speed runes simply for the just the amount, actually. The other runes might have been a better option, but oh well. This gets me 4 runes closer to having the next tier done, which is great. I mean, that was 20% right there in one quest reward, so I am not going to complain. Get the little slime fapping around down there. I need 4 of these. I've only made 2 so far. Oh, I did make this. The upgraded blood orb. The problem is... Ah, there you are. The quest book did not recognize me making the first one. And I can see the reason why for that. I'll show you in a second so I kill these things. It's one of those things where the quest book doesn't detect things the same way you want it to. That's crafting task. Damn. This is a crafting task. It should be a detection, because otherwise it's not going to... Because, I mean, I made this, but I made it in this thing here. Not a crafting table, so HQ's like, I don't know, man. So what I'm going to do is get myself one of these and complete that quest. This one's a crafting, but it automatically completed. What the heck? Alright, that is cool. And now that that's taken care of, get rid of it. So, yeah, that quest was done. It didn't complete it for whatever reason on its own. So I got a diamond. Apprenticeship. Maximum capacity, 25,000 LP, which is awesome. Get a reward bag. It's even better, actually. It's a greater bag. What do we got? Necrotic bone. Uses: necrotic bone, jeweled apple, empty canister, miniature red heart. Or you can use the necrotic bone to put lifesteal. So, but that was pretty much it. Glowstone blocks make some runes. Just it detects any runes. And so, yeah, working on that. Rune of sacrifice. Either blank slates or gold ingots. Probably the blank slates, saves us some time. Make a rune of self-sacrifice, get 2 more. Cool. Alchemic chemistry set. Yeah, I can't quite get into that yet. So, but that was blood magic or bloody magic. It was very simple. You don't have to go this extreme with it either at first. I just decided I wanted a full tier altar, so that requires it's a 23 by 23 structure at the bottom. So I did a 25 by 25 of these bloodstone bricks, which are dirt cheap, by the way. You want cheap building material? These things. Let's see. Boom. Okay, the bricks are 4 large bloodstone bricks, which is a weak blood shard plus a smooth stone. Weak blood shards, you can copy them using imbued slates and a higher tier blood orb, or you can sift them from soul sand at 3% chance. I've been getting quite a few of them, and this actually only required, I think, like 12 of those, because it makes half a stack per shard. Like I said, the bricks are dirt cheap. I'm getting away from the portal for a bit. But the engineering section. Creosote oil, craft that, treated wood planks, sure. I had that available last time. I didn't have a place to put my my creosote oil, though. I just finally said, screw it, I made a drawer for it. The Furnace God, Blast Furnace Brick. Oh, we get 17. Oh, dang it. PBJ, some coal coke, and 17 of these things. I've got a fully functional blast furnace right here. Yeah, whoops. The brick's actually not too bad. I got 18 here. I need 27, so I need 9 more. I have to make 10 more because they come in pairs, right? Yeah. But it's nether brick, plus bricks, plus blaze powder. Sift dust, go to the nether, scavenge up a bunch of netherrack, which I've got 12 left here. I've actually been pulverizing it and then sifting a lot of it. I had like 5 stacks at one point. But get that done. The next step is to make 27 steel plates. Okay? So that requires our engineer's hammer. And 27 steel. I've got 77, so I think we're good. It's just one of those things occasionally I'll just take and throw some in there and call it good. Boom, ba-doom, and steel plates. It does take durability off your hammer to do it that way, but it's a pretty cheap hammer to make too. And then crafting task, a hopper, which I already made, reinforced blast brick times 27. Which we're not currently cooking anything in here. No, we're not. So, can I? No, I cannot. Unfortunately, vein mine you. And I was thinking I kind of wanted to move you anyway, so this would be a good time to move you, I think. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. And I'm going to put you over here on this concrete pad. This concrete, also from Immersive Engineering. You can see here, it's light level 6 and a 5 in the back. Mobs can't spawn on this, which is great. I'm going to take these blast bricks, I'm going to take these steel plates, and we're just going to doing it this way just so HQM doesn't always immediately recognize that you made something. Like that, and then I'm going to go like so. Leave this corner done so I can jump up. And I need a hopper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have one in my, or a chest anyway, in here somewhere. Yep. Oh, nope. Right clicking the wrong thing here. Because I've made hoppers, but they're all in use right now, so. Go, put that out of the way. This thing needs a hopper top dead center. So, like so. There we go. Give it a good old whack. That is the improved blast furnace. Now, it does work a little better as it is. Sorry if I just bumped my mic. But you can also put preheaters on the sides of this thing. And I just like how it looks better anyway. But it's a little more efficient, which is a good thing, and a little faster. Put the preheaters on, it's a lot faster. The main thing I've been doing right now with the blast furnace, though, is making slag for concrete. So, boom, and put that in there, get busy. The only downside with slag is the concrete recipe, is that each one requires a bucket of water. But for a waste product, it's actually not terrible. Sorry, I forgot I have 7 buckets on me. Freaking cakes, man. You can't use fresh milk to... Oh, there you are. To make cakes, you have to use an actual bucket of milk. It's just a little bit of a pain sometimes. I mean, the cows, they show up all the damn time anyway. But it's the having to carry at least 3 buckets at a time around. But yep, boom. This recipe here, it's 2 clay balls, 2 gravel, 4 slag. It gets you 12 concrete. So I'm just going to leave that there. So, I'm going to make a machinery platform, whatever, out that way. So, you know, I'm kind of trying to portion out the base a little bit. Blood Magic will be over there. Got my Botania over there. Machinery and stuff from Immersive Engineering is going to be over this way. Got my windmill here just because I like how it looks. Might do more of that, actually. Go up more and kind of double stack above it. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, you can scale right up some interesting things with these boots. But, so, there is our Furnace God of Automation. Get a reward bag out of that? Sure. It is a greater bag. And 5 more red heart canisters. Okay, lovely. So I'm going to have 20 HP without having to make a single one yet. I'm not going to complain about that one. Transmitting redstone signals. Redstone coil, wire coil. I have some of those, I think, over here, which means I got to go take care of little fappy boy over here. Yep. Redstone wire coil. Reward? 4 more. So, I think that thing just jumped off the edge. Oh, okay. So, it's distance in output redstone signals. Right-clicking redstone wire connector with a redstone wire coil links the first end of the cable. Right-clicking a different redstone wire connector will connect them. Note, a redstone wire coil can only be stretched 32 blocks in length, but the connector can also act as a relay, yada yada yada. The wire connector has a mode and a channel, has 2 modes, input and output. Right-clicking that, 16 channels, okay. 1 for each wool color, alright. Shift right-clicking with an engineer's hammer will toggle it between the channels. Redstone cannot pass through a redstone wire connector to another redstone wire connector without both sharing the same channel. Okay, interesting. Can see possibilities for that. And then flux wire coil, or Fluix, sorry. Can only stretch up to 24 blocks through blocks and or liquids. The Fluix wire coil is capable of transmitting 8 channels or more. For more, a dense wire coil is needed. 8 channels though, wow, that's pretty good. So, green energy, kinetic dynamo, PB&J. Let's go kind of take a look here at our windmills. Up, there we go. Don't rely on warp to save you from falling into the void, by the way. But Kinetic Dynamo is 3 iron, 2 redstone, and a copper wire coil, which is iron ingot, and LV wire coil, which 4 of those is... So it's actually fairly cheap to make these Kinetic Dynamos, and they do a pretty good job. I'm really, really happy with these things. But make one of those, get your PB&J, moving on. Can you feel the breeze? When Windmills generate RF when it's mounted on a Kinetic Dynamo, it turns faster. When it is raining, it also turns faster if you place it higher, but blocks in front of it reduce the rotation speed. I could have gone higher. I like seeing these guys, though, so. But do that. Get 4 tough fabric. Don Quixote, I dare you. But mounted energy produces exactly twice the amount of a windmill would produce, regular windmill. Additionally, it can be dyed, right-clicking the center block in one of the 8 directions on the face until color the corresponding blade of the windmill. Or will color, okay. Cool. Did not know I could actually dye them. LV wire coil. You lose 5% energy per LV wire. That's not the greatest thing. LV wire is 16 blocks long. Get more. LV wire connector. Make some of those. Get more. Max 256 RF per tick, which is not horrible. Middle voltage is 1024 RF per tick. You lose 2.5% per wire. Again, it's only 16 blocks long, though. And then delta T equals power. Thermoelectric generator generates RF through the difference in temperature between blocks and liquids adjacent to it. Two liquids used should be opposite each other, having one liquid on the east edge of the generator, another on the north, for example, will not allow it to work. Having two sets of opposites will work and increase production. If it is possible to extract energy without using a block side, another match could be made for a total max of 93 RF per tick. And it gets us some packed ice, which we could then pair up with lava. Onto two sides ice, two sides lava, and Bob's your uncle. But 93, this tells me it only does 62 RF a tick, which is not horrible, I guess. But at the same time, wooden platform and lava. Not too certain about that one. And then blue energy. We could make a water wheel. The maximum power the water wheel can produce is 30 RF a tick, which arises from the water source block, flowing in a semicircle from the top down one side and along the bottom. Oh, there's a big slime down there too. Up to 3 water wheels may be placed against one another. Connected water wheels will output power of the same dynamo, so we could get one dynamo technically doing like 90 RF a tick with that. Did it say in the windmill about how much it could do? Not really. Just says it's exactly twice, and I know these things are producing a lot of power. It's probably extremely variable though with height and everything else. But that's our immersive engineering. It really wasn't a whole lot of items and stuff I did. Are you tired? A little bit, yeah. Finally made the leadstone energy cell frame, and then make an energy cell. Okay, I'm like creative. I didn't make a creative one. No, it's any energy cell. Which, okay, will work. I've started off with the leadstones. They weren't allowing enough power to pass through them. Because when everything's running over here, plus that accelerator is well over 200 RF tech, so that was throttling them down. So I made the reinforced the Invar 1, or we want to call it. But we got some leadstone flux duct. I'm going to take the block of redstone. I am actually a little low on redstone, so caution, sharp parts inside. Make a pulverizer. Machine frame basic, and I'm going to pick the sunflowers. And I'm going to get these guys to pulverizing. Alright, Fappy, go away. Come on. Thank you. Put that in there. I'm just going to spam that, get some stuff put away. So, make a QED, eventually. I need a lot of enderpearls for that. Solar power 1. Mirrors, redstone, reward bag. Solar power 2. More mirrors. Okay, cool. Solar power 3. Mirrors or machine frame basic. And a leadstone energy cell frame. Yeah, I need at least one more 2 before I can make a 3. I have to rip those up out of there and put it together. Caution, moving parts inside. Auto hammer is around here somewhere. I think... Yep, there it is. Auto hammer. I don't have a use for it. I have a pulverizer. I don't need an auto hammer. Auto sifter. Auto sieve. That guy right there. Been using it for a while. I had to make the hammer to unlock it first, though. Wasn't too happy with that either. It was 10 iron and 2 diamonds that I didn't want to spend, but I had to. Item duct, made it already, got some more hardened servos, okay. And then the auto packager. 3 pistons and some iron gets me that thing. If I want to do an automated sifting setup, then it will come in handy. Until that point, no. I'm actually kind of okay with just doing it all by hand. We have compressed chicken. Explosion! I get too much enjoyment out of that. This is actually how I get most of my my experience and level up my weapons anymore. Just go around killing things. Because otherwise I end up having no garden or farm or what do you want to call it. Did you die? Thank you. You can die too. You can die too. God, I feel like Oprah with a freaking cleaver. And you lose your head, and you lose your head, and everybody loses their head. Okay. So, make a harvester. I'll get to there eventually. I believe it's compatible with AgriCraft, but I'm not 100% certain. But that is actually all of our quests. So I'm going to call this an episode, and next time we're going to do a little bit of exploring in the end. We're going to see what that looks like, which should be fun. If nothing else, I can get some end stone and sift it up. Let's see. Helps if I can spell. End stone. Crushed. Uses. We get lead, platinum, tin, and silver. If I want to go solar, I need a lot of silver. Oh, wait a second. Okay, reward bags. Oh God, I need to put some stuff away. Like that. I don't have any more space left. Yeah, I've another 54 slots, and I filled it up like nobody's business. But in the meantime, I'm also just going to plunk you down. And this is another to be sorted chest, which I hate doing. But I hate sorting on camera even more. So that is our epic bag. Those are good. Okay, let's start off with the good bag. Start off with the good bag as a human. And it is 5 bone crooks. Okay. You know what? Turn delete mode on. Click, click. Alright. The greater bags are wood to copper chest upgrade, copper to iron chest upgrade. You know what? We're going to go bunk and bunk. There we go. Now you're an iron chest as well. Cool. Other greater bag is... I misclicked. Or double clicked. Oh, we've had this one before. Certus quartz, nether quartz dust, redstone, and silicon. Alright, not a problem. The epic bag is... Okay, I win. Oh, I can't right-click these on? Oh, that's a bit of a bugger. Oh well, I can put them there. And now I should probably eat something. Is this good? Yeah, that's good to eat. I now have 30 hearts, by the way. So, yeah, I was slightly worried about going to the end. Not anymore. I do have 41 levels, so... Oh, wait. Let's go enchant a book, shall we? Maybe we can get another fortune book. That would be awesome. Alright, back to bat. And 30 is going to be protection 4. Okay, cool. Can't really use it. So, oh well. C'est la vie. I heard... Where are you at, you little bastard? I heard something. Got a slime around here somewhere. If I had known there were slime chunks here, I probably would have built my base a little higher, Y value wise. But... oh well, what can you do, right? But thank you for joining me, and I'll see everybody next time. Until then, signing out. Have fun.